Hi guys, I'm going to take you through from brainstorm to research in this video. So you want to have whatever brainstorming you've done open, and we're going to start finding some outside sources we can use. For this essay, you need 3 or more outside sources, and those need to be quoted in your essay. So to find those outside sources, look at your questions and start doing some Googling. If I look at my questions, I think I could find some factual articles on maybe financial realities of being a stay-at-home mom. I think I could probably find some articles about benefits or disadvantages. I could find some articles about misconceptions. So I'm just going to see, let's go ahead and begin searching. I'll try starting with the term, as you should probably do. Let's go with benefits. You can always do benefits and disadvantages as paragraphs. That can definitely be a way to start. What you want to look for in your research is facts. Okay, so what you don't want as a quotation is just somebody else's opinion or explanation, unless that person is a very credible source, like an expert in the field. Otherwise, do your own explaining, give your own opinions, and rely on your outside sources for facts or evidence. All right, so I'm looking for some science-y titles, some titles that are going to have some hard facts and not just be someone's opinion. This one could be good, what research says about being a stay-at-home mom, how it changes your baby's brain. Both of those look like they're going to have some scientific facts in there. So I'm going to go ahead and check them out. All right, so I am going to caution you, if you don't have a lot to say about your topic, then go ahead and read articles before you start writing. If you do know your topic pretty well, like it's your job or it's a role that you have personal experience with, resist the temptation to read what other people have written because you're going to want to plagiarize. You don't want to do that. So save their opinions for later. Just skim until you find some facts. All right, so this is a basic fact about the rates of stay-at-home motherhood. So while 71% of moms do work outside the home, 29% are staying home. That's up 6%. And this looks like this is coming from a 2014 Pew Research study. If you are citing a fact, you want to be sure that you have a credible organization that's conducting your study. Pew Research, I happen to know, is a good one, but you could check it out if you wanted to. Okay, so do click on links if they give those. And let's say I'm going to use this fact. I just want to copy. I'm probably going to keep in their signal phrase just in case I need it. So Control-C to copy, and then just paste it under the part that you think you'll use it in your essay. Okay, so what does it mean? I'm just going to paste in some basic facts about that. I will probably not use this entire quotation, but it's better to have more than you need. So if you're keeping your quotes in a document, like I like to do, then just paste in, what you might potentially use in a paragraph. Very, very important. You want to find the author of your, oops, wrong article. The author. This one is by April Duncan. April. You can hover over here and see some, and you can see the date on there. So I'm just going to copy her name just in case it doesn't come through in my citation. Okay, so after that, I'll put her name in parentheses. When I do my quote, I'll just have her last name. All right, so I'm going to use this. I like the study. I like the fact. I need to create a works cited entry for this article after I've written my paper. How do I do that? Very important that you save your URL. So every time that you have a quote that you think you might use, do yourself a huge favor so that you don't have to do this at the end of your paper at 11:58 in the evening, and paste in your URLs after your quotations. Okay, that way you'll have them. When you go to make a works cited, you're going to need the URL to figure out where you got your information from. When you are ready, after you've written your essay, I want to show you a place you can go so that you don't have to do citations yourself. I am going to show you for citationmachine.net, and we're doing MLA format. If you want to write your whole paper in APA format, you can. All of the examples I gave you are for MLA, so probably if this is new to you, you're going to go for MLA format, but if you're a science person or a social science person, knock yourself out on APA or Chicago. If you don't know what I'm talking about, read that chapter from this week. You are going to, if you want to use citationmachine.net, you can. EasyBib is another one. You're going to need that URL. So you paste it into your citation generator and search for that. Looks like it has gone through for me and found that. Yes, I'm going to select that. Okay, so it looks like they found most of the data. If this thing is missing a whole bunch of bullet points, you're going to have to go back and enter that yourself. But it looks like mine is doing okay. And I am ready to generate it. I don't need an annotation. We're not doing that in this essay. And you can see everything you need for your works cited is right there. Okay, so I'm just going to copy all of that. And I will, you can paste in another document if you want, or if you want, you can just paste it under your brainstorm. I like to kind of keep everything in the same essay and just delete what I don't use. Okay, so eventually your works cited is going to be on your last page of your paper. I want to show you how you can do a hanging indent with that. So you can see the lines are all aligned right there. We don't want that. We want the first line not to be indented and everything else to be indented, 1/2 inch. To do that in Google, I'm going to take my little triangle arrow and drag it over to 1/2 inch. And then I'm just going to take the little top line above the arrow and drag it back to 0. And that was after I'd highlighted my citation. Now I have a hanging indent. If it is not double spaced, you're going to go to the arrow with the lines next to it and click on double. Okay, and now that will be an MLA citation. Your whole works cited is going to include 3 or more of those on the last page of your paper. All right, so that's a little bit about how to do some research. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to turn a quotation that you want to use into a whole paragraph on that topic. So keep on going with me.